Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me? All right, Money Plays. How are we doing? Good. I invited everyone I know, so hopefully they will cheer for me. It's great to be here, as always. I love Money Plays. It's even better to be in this great state after hearing some of those facts from Matt Wiegand. So I'm from Michigan, which is a pretty pro-gun state also. Any gun people out there? Yeah. Let me rephrase that. Any blacks, Latinos, or white trash? Where are my people at? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm a gun person, too. My dad is a huge gun guy. He's kind of like one of those post-apocalyptic gun guys. We keep this refrigerator of like AKs and M16s in our basement. So I was home, actually, for Thanksgiving, and I went up to him to give him a hug. You know, it's my dad, right? And he was wearing a bulletproof vest in our home. I said, Dad, like, I get safety's important, but, you know, what's with the vest? And he said, Jenna, people go crazy this time of year. And it was the weirdest thing because just then my grandma kicked open the kitchen door and she was like, fuck you people! Grrr! And my dad was the only one who lived. But really, my grandma would never do that. She's an old farm girl from North Dakota. She's a good old girl. How's the men's room? There we go. Okay. She's hilarious though. She uses fat interchangeably with healthy, which is, at least that's what I told myself during adolescence, because she'd be like, "Oh, Jenna, oh come over here now. Oh, you're so fat," with like a big smile on her face, like it was a positive thing. But yeah, I saw this license plate the other day. It said no fat chicks, and I could just see my grandma being like, oh no, it's the 1930s all over again. No fat chicks. But then an Escalade would pull up and it would be like fat chicks only. So yeah. So my grandma though, she's so funny. She went, when Brokeback Mountain came out, dated joke, she went to it and she came back, she said, oh, you know, I support the gays. I'm just not ready to see it on the big screen. So I bought her a Kindle so she could watch her lesbian porn. The old grandma watches lesbian porn on a Kindle joke. Am I right? Yeah, but I recently came out as bisexual or something. I don't know. But it was weird because I don't think I'm bisexual. I think I just like my girlfriend's tits and pussy. Is that weird? But really, my friend was asking me, he's like, I don't understand how for 25 years you can bang dudes and then all of a sudden, you know, things change. I said, look, I just wanted someone to text me back. So yeah, my girlfriend's amazing though. She puts up with so much of my shit. I'm super jealous. I was never jealous before, but now I just am. Like, and I gear up for the fight. Like, her phone will buzz, and I'll be like, who is that? And I don't even listen to her. Be like, oh, sweetie, it's my mom. I'm like, how long have you known that bitch? She's like, sweetie, I said it was my mom. Same question. How long? I think there are a few differences, though, between men and women. Like, I was listening to this comedian once, and he said he drove once for an hour and thought about nothing. That's amazing to me. That's amazing to me. I'm going to give you just a 20-second window into what my mind looks like. Here we go. Is a Chihuahua a cat? Am I gay? I really hope these people like me. What's in a White Castle slider? Slider. God damn it. This is what happens when you try to memorize stuff. I think about a lot of stuff, and mostly I focus on if people are going to like me or not. But other things I think, should I have a baby so I can put it on Instagram? Am I adopted? I don't look like anyone in my family. No one's explained that to me. Yeah, there's other things. Well, this will be better a different day, I think. But the sort of wanting people to like me thing, I think that kind of started with my mom. Because I remember this day I was getting out of her car and she said, Jenna, listen to me. She said, it will never, ever, be true that someone likes you for your tits. And that is an advantage, because you never have to worry if someone likes you for your tits. And she said, now, sweetie, go have a good day at kindergarten. So so self-esteem was weird for me the first forever. But I'm not perfect. Like I said, my girlfriend, she puts up with a lot of my shit. But before her, she's amazing, but she also didn't have a super high bar to jump over, because the last guy I dated before her had a ponytail, a waterbed, an ex-wife with a meth problem. And my friend was talking to me, she's like, yeah, where did you meet this guy? So I said, well, they know him. He's a real person. He's a real person. And I said, you know, I met him at notokcupid.com. So he was not okay at all. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for that. The men's room. Big supporters of my comedy career. So, yeah. And then there was another thing I did that was kind of weird. Apparently not as weird as whatever's happening over there. But there's another thing I did that was kind of weird, which was, and I just put all your judgments aside for like 2 minutes. I made a scrapbook for this guy of things we hadn't done yet. Okay, and I know what that sounds like, right? There were pictures of the beach we hadn't gone to with our faces pasted, sitting on towels. I'm trying to do a show out here. Can you tell them? Will you tell them? And so my creepy scrapbook, like I was saying, pictures of the beach. There were some baseball games we hadn't gone to that said like 2016 underneath them. And of course, no psychotic, don't judge me, and no psychotic future scrapbook would be complete without a wedding picture. But it's not my fault though. I blame Pinterest, because there's so many cute ideas on there, and I didn't have anyone to use them on, so I thought I'd just put our heads on. Okay. You're losing fans, Jenna. I like to travel a lot. Any travelers out there? World travelers? Okay. Well, I was in Morocco. I was in Morocco once, and pickup lines in Morocco are not like pickup lines here. Let me tell you why. I was walking down the street with some girls who didn't get the memo that you're not supposed to dress like a slut in Morocco. I don't know. They missed it. So they were in floral skirts and things, and we heard this like sort of like creepy cadence of feet behind us. And I saw the guy. He kind of looked watered down and miserable. I was like, this is going to go well. So he says, excuse me, ladies. We turned around, you know. He goes, can I borrow your pussy? We were all using them, so we said no, but it was super weird though, because he goes, no, he said to a few of us, move out of the way, not you. I want the fat one. Apparently my grandmother's been giving vocabulary lessons in Morocco. So you guys have been an amazing audience. Thank you very much.